And that snow that we're seeing is building up on roads across Tulsa. 2 News Oklahoma's Steph Manchin is live tonight in the GRDA Weather Chaser. Steph, how do those streets look any different from the last half hour?
Hey, Naomi, we've been driving all day checking out streets, whether it be highways or the residential roads or downtown. And as the snow started to come in the last half hour, it is really starting to cake in there. And, for a Saturday at 6 o'clock, the good news is it does seem like a lot of people are heeding our warning and staying off the road. But for the people that are on the road, the bad news is that we've only really got one lane open as those plows are trying to make their way out to the roads. A few things we have to get through really quickly. I want to talk about highways. Both I-35 and I-40 are slick and hazardous. That is south of us, but they're packed with snow and just something you want to avoid. ODOT does have crews all over trying to make sure they're keeping up with the snow. If we're not where you are, ODOT does have a resource called their Drive Oklahoma mobile app to check in on those road conditions. And then talking about city roads, the city has been prepared for this for days now. They have their crews working 12-hour shifts. Their night shift comes in at 12 o'clock tonight to make sure the roads are all clear for people. So the next time you see us, we'll check out the city roads to make sure things are good. But again, if you don't have to be out, not the place to be right now. Stay inside, stay warm, and enjoy the snow from your window. Naomi?
Steph, thank you. So right outside the Tulsa Metro, both the cities of McAlester and Okmulgee are declaring local states of emergency. Our Samson Tamajani is in McAlester tonight. Samson, how are things looking at this hour?
Well, Naomi, we've been tracking sleet since yesterday evening, which an hour after that turned into snow, which has been snow up until about an hour and a half ago when it turned back to sleet. But this is not any good sleet. There's really no good sleet in general, but this is not good sleet. It's falling on my face and almost feels like little cuts. One particularly a minute ago hit my nose. That really hurt. But more importantly, what it does to the roads is it makes it a lot slicker. Other than this guy who thinks it's a time to be excited, it is not a time to be going too fast, especially if there's anyone else around you. Just look out here. It's maybe just a few cars a minute here next to US 69. But there was some time to go out and enjoy the day, at least for one man I talked with outside the Brahms here, who wanted to take his all-terrain buggy for a stroll with his Australian Shepherd strapped in, while also giving out some extra supplies just in case anyone he came across needed some.
This is an excuse to get the buggy out, not for safety reasons, but for entertainment. So we try to find an open field or something and cut some donuts and make sure that everybody out here has some water or they need hand warmers, and it gives Maverick here a chance to get out of the house.
Yeah, I love the doggy seatbelt there as well. I don't know if any cute dogs in seatbelts are in Okmulgee, but we do have Isabel Flores out there. Isabel, tell us what's going on over there.
Thanks, Samson. Actually, conditions are kind of looking pretty similar to what you were describing over in McAlester. These little snowflakes are actually kind of hurting my face, too. But I will say the Okmulgee emergency manager, Jeff Moore, also did issued a emergency proclamation. And while he says he hasn't gotten any reports of widespread water or power outages, he still wants to be prepared because in that second wave, a lot of bad sleet and snow is also predicted. So to make sure that people are staying safe and make sure everyone is, again, being well fed and warm, the Rose Center right behind me at the First United Methodist Church has opened its doors as a warming center to anyone needing a warm meal or place to sleep.
It is important to me so I can take a shower and clean up. I have to be filthy.
And so the Rose Center right behind me is supposed to actually be open until Tuesday, but depending on how the weather shapes up next week, that could possibly be extended. So stay tuned. We're going to keep you updated on everything here in Okmulgee County. But with that, I'm going to send it to Naomi back in the studio. I'm going to go make some more snow angels.